Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for joining in our Zoom calls. We had some really great conversations, and I have attempted to sketch note some summaries of those conversations and some of the things that were said. I warn you, I'm new to sketchnoting, so my drawing skills are like basically just writing text. So here we go. The first one is just all three groups really focused on the coaching stances that came up a lot, going from consulting to coaching and how it's difficult to balance those different roles and shifting back and forth. Themes that came up were coaching is something that we all would like to work on more in both our personal and professional lives. We talked about the importance of building relationships and trust, and that there really is a mindset to being a coach, and there's a mindset to being a coachee, right? To being part of this partnership that we're trying to develop. There's a sense of equity that we want to have resonate with the folks that we're working with. In one of the meetings, someone talked about how it's difficult at times when you aren't the content expert, but you are trying to work or coach and support someone. And we talked a little bit about how it's okay to have different strengths. You have strengths as a coach and you may not have strength in a content area. Listening, asking questions, so important. That came up a lot in our conversations. Being intentional and transparent also about how not only that you shift stances and roles, but that you are really trying to be kind of like a data gatherer when you first start working in these relationships. And starting a coaching relationship means being as intentional as you can about where you're going and working with that person, and also how you may shift between being a coach at times to being a consultant, and at other times collaborating. Again, transparency being really key to that relationship. And all of that helps build trust. Consistency came up a lot too. People saying we're in it for the long haul. I'm not going anywhere. So when things get tough, that consistency and routine is really helpful. We talked also about challenges that come up personally in this work. Things that were said, to change a culture is really hard. Not everyone gets it. Folks talked about administrators and how can I change the mindset or mind of an administrator that doesn't really understand the purpose of this? All of that feeling kind of isolating and siloed. But also I heard people talk about that there's ways to feel connected and not so isolated, that you can grow a network, finding experts and folks that do get it and that you can learn from. Reaching outside to others that aren't in your school community, but also finding a tribe that's within your school community, and remembering that there are partners out there that think like us and you're not alone. So really great conversations. I want to switch gears and say that there's a couple things going on in week 2 you should be aware of. If you scroll down, we're now at this week 1 check-in. Please take some time over the weekend to just let me know how things went after week 1, post another Flipgrid. Then you can move into the online coaching and coaching project piece. Under online coaching, there are just a few articles to explore. What I'd really like you to focus in as is building technology with, not for communities. It's a little bit of a leap. It doesn't necessarily talk directly about online professional learning communities or coaching, but I think that there is some really great ideas about how we can do this work and build a team with others, creating online spaces in sort of a shared effort. So explore that and then dive right into your coaching project. If you have any questions, I have office hours all week. What you do to book time with me. Sorry, I'm scrolling around here. Go to the Meet Kristen tab. If you scroll down to this, it's not there. I will put in a link right now when we get off the call to book an appointment with me, and it will just say you can book an appointment with Kristen. You can just click on that and do so. Good luck and have a great weekend. It's been so nice to get to know all of you. Okay, take care. Bye.